Bribery, corruption and carelessness. Throw in kidnapping and you've got an episode of the Dukes of Hazzard. But as it were, reality gives us a sports governing body and a long line of scandals. FIFA's status in the hierarchy of world football has become untenable. The largest data leak in history, the Panama Papers, implicate the organisation in yet another series of shadowy transactions. Amongst those listed in the leak is Juan Pedro Damiani, a member of the FIFA Ethics Committee. According to the documents, Damiani used his private law firm to set up shell companies for former FIFA Vice President Eugenio Figueiredo, who has since been indicted on corruption charges and has admitted accepting bribes. It's important to clarify that Damiani is not accused of doing anything illegal. What is troubling, however, is that he failed to notify FIFA's Ethics Committee of his business relationship with Figueiredo for 10 months after his arrest. Having spent the last few months effectively investigating himself, Damiani has since resigned for being terrible at his job. Not only is a leading figure of their Ethics Committee embroiled in the leak, it transpires that current FIFA President Gianni Infantino is also implicated. Working at UEFA in 2006, Infantino co-signed a TV contract with two businessmen who, similarly, have since been scandalised. UEFA did nothing illegal at the time, yet had since denied any involvement with the individuals in question. With this clearly untrue, their official response to the leak included the suggestion that at the time of asking, they had not had time to examine the thousands of commercial documents signed over the years. Simply put, they didn't look and they made up the answer. That's an incredibly honest description of a lie. With Infantino reportedly dismayed that his integrity is being questioned, you might begin to wonder whether this is more an issue of mass incompetence. The line between corruption and carelessness is thin and occasionally porous. Where corruption and carelessness become indecipherable, you find an organisation beyond reform. Public trust of world football governing is at an all-time low, and with this latest implication, the time has come again to question the sense in continuing to support governing reform. FIFA's history of hurdling is impressive, and sadly there's little chance that the organisation will collapse for the Panama Papers. Surely it is time for individual football associations to break away from FIFA and reorganise world football, for what worth is there in repeatedly kicking a dead dog?